school vibe. Coming up this Saturday, the Kernersville VFW is hosting its first ever Family Freedom Festival. All day long, they're inviting guests to come on out for some fun and also help them support a local initiative for our veterans.
Yes, so here to tell us more is Cheryl O'Brien. She is the Auxiliary Junior Vice President and Committee Chair for the Kernersville VFW Post 5232. Cheryl, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. So let's talk about this festival this weekend. What is the whole goal with it? Because this is the first year that you're having this, right?
Correct. The goal is to raise funds to help support the Saving Grace Canine program. We are sponsoring one of our veterans who's going to be going through the program, so we hope to raise enough funds to put her through the program and hopefully some additional funds for other veterans.
Well, Cheryl, to start a first year event like this, what are you hoping that people who attend will be able to experience?
Well, it's a very family-oriented atmosphere. We're going to have food, family activities, games, prizes, vendors, what have you. So it's a very family, community-oriented program, and we hope to we really want people to see the VFW, that we reach beyond our own and into the community.
Another way that you're doing that again is with that organization. You said you're benefiting Saving Grace Canines. That is the fundraising recipient for your event. Can you tell us more about that organization and how you selected that to be the beneficiary of this?
Well, I had been searching for another project that we could do, that the auxiliary could do beyond what we were already doing. And I came across this program. I read up on them extensively, and I shared it with our president. And I just felt like, this might be a really, really worthwhile program. And so we went down and actually looked the program over. We talked to the people there, and we were really impressed with what they do there. And so that's how we decided to go ahead and choose them, and because of what they do.
And Cheryl, how can people at home make a donation or possibly get involved with Saturday's event? Do people just show up, or do they need to sign up or register ahead of time?
No, the public can come and they can purchase tickets for the games and purchase food and stuff once they get there. Anybody that wants to help, they can contact us and we can put them to work. We're going to be setting up Friday afternoon at 3 and Saturday morning at 7 a.m. So if people want to come and help us get set up, that will be very helpful. We'll also need people to help run games and work in the food booths and what have you. So yeah, if they really want to help us out, they can contact us.
Perfect, Cheryl. Thank you. And really quickly, you were talking about Saving Grace Canines. What they do really impressed you. What is it that they do? Because you're saying you want to help fund one of your members, right?
Correct. What they do is they help save veterans in need. In other words, combat veterans who have PTSD and or traumatic brain injuries that need that canine help, that need a service dog. If the veteran does not have a suitable dog for to go through the program, Saving Grace goes out and rescues a dog, which is awesome because not only are they helping to save veterans, but they're helping to save dogs.
Amazing.
And I love that part about it. Then what I love about the program as well is once they get in the program, they have professional trainers that train the veteran to train the dog. So they go through it together and become a loving pair.
What an
Thank you for
amazing
explaining that,
organization.
Cheryl, for everyone. And once again, the Family Freedom Festival is this Saturday from 10 until 6. It's all happening at the Kernersville VFW post on Edgewood Street. Remember, all the proceeds will go toward Davidson County's Saving Grace Canine Program. You heard Cheryl nicely tell us all about.